we are going to try to use this morph icon package. This is interesting because as you can see, this basically will change smoothly the icon that we use from Lucid, from hero icon, from table, whatever the icon from. You can also using your own SVG basically. So for example, let's take a look how the change from the love to star. I'm going to show you here. As you can see how smooth it is. Really nice. And also basically the size is too small, just 6.5 kilobyte. To use that, it's just really simple. Just render the morph icon from the morph icon slash react. Then as you can see, just paste icon props, then add the condition. If the open true using X from the Lucid, then render menu if the open false. Just that's it. As you can see here, we have the different option. For example, smooth. Let's take a look. All right, that's for the smooth. Snappy, I love this snappy. Then also a bunch, right? Look at that as well. And the stroke, you can change that to 1, whatever you want basically. So basically, this is the demo that we're gonna try to build. As you can see, we have this hamburger icon, the search, right? Then this dark mode, light mode. As you can see how smooth the icon change. Then the bell icon here, and also how to implement the control mode, as you can see here. Really nice, right? All right, so first I'm going to create a brand new React application using Fit. This is basically React TypeScript. Then I'm going to say yes. So now let's try to install the package. So the package is morph icon. So I'm going to copy this one here, then paste that like this. And also I'm going to use Lucid maybe. Of course, you can use hero icons and Tabler, whatever the icon library you want to use. So I'm going to use Lucid, right? Lucid like this. Here we go. I'm going to open in VS Code so we can see the code. So now let's find how to give my open code, which is AI agent, information how to use this package in here, this morph icon package. So basically I'm going to scroll down, then as you can see we have this link in here that we can use. This is basically morphicon.com/lms.txt. That basically I'm going to give information to my AI agent based on that link in here. So I'm going to create a file called opencode.json like that. I'm going to create object. As you can see, this object is basically have schema. This basically come from the opencode AI config.json. Then the instructions come from the morphicon.com/lmms full.txt. So next I like to create a card with a dark background, right? So this is basically my prompt. Just pretty simple. I'm going to run it on my open code. All right, this is done. So let's take a look. I already running npm run dev. Let's take a look at the result. Here we go. Right, this is so simple. Nice. So next, I'm going to run another prompt. So this is my next prompt. Add 3 button to the toolbar card in app.txt. First, a menu button that toggle between the menu and X icon using morph icon. A search button that toggle between the search and X icon, then a theme button that toggle between the sun and moon icon. For all 3, set size to 20x, stroke width to 2, use the snappy spring preset, and give each morphine icon a label props describing what it does, toggle menu, toggle search, toggle theme. So a screen reader can announce it, use React state for each toggle, right? I'm going to copy that, then just running to my open code. All right, this is done. So let's take a look at the result. Here we have the app component. Then we have this div, this button, right inside the button. So this basically toggle menu. Inside the button, we have this morph icon. So the way we're using that, pretty simple. Just run morph icon with self-closing tag in here. Then for the icon, you grab the icon from the library that you want to use. Like for example, I'm using Lucid in here. Right, so yeah, just that's it. And we add this condition if the menu open true using X, if the menu open false using menu icon. Just that's it. As you can see, the label is the spring is snappy, then this is the label as well. So that's just how we're using that. Pretty simple. As you can see in here, the morph icon, just using this icon right here. Just that's it. So simple. Let's take a look at the result. Here we go. Right, so let's take a look. If I click this one here, that's so smooth, right? Let's see how about this one, right? Look pretty nice. So basically, we are going to add the functionality. Make the theme button actually toggle a dark mode class on the page body so the background and text color change. Make the search button reveal a real text input with placeholder search icon when open and hide it again when closed. Keep everything in app.tsx and app.css and make the card look polished, round corner, soft shadow, and center spacing, just like that. So I'm going to paste that on my open code, right? All right, this is done. So let's take a look at the result. Here, as you can see, we have this search input. Nice. If I click that, oh, it basically not do anything. Let's try to click this dark mode, light mode. It works. So I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna say search toggle not works. Fix it. All right, as you can see now, this is works, right? Cool. Then the next thing is I'm going to try to implement the control mode. So here my prompt, I'm going to copy then paste that in here. Below the toolbar card, add new scrub demo section, a horizontal range input from 0 to 1. All right, this is done. So let's take a look what we get. Basically, I'm going to scroll down until I found the progress. So basically, this is the div, the scrub section. Basically, we have an input with type range in here from the 0 to 1. Then, as you can see, it's basically changed the set progress state. Then, as you can see, it's running this morph icon. Then the progress is come from the progress state. The size, the from is menu, and 2 is X. Let's take a look at the result. Here we go. As you can see, this is the icon. If I scroll like this, as you can see, that's so smooth, right? It works like pretty nice. So now, how if I want to change another icon library, for example? It also works. Let me show you how to use, like, for example, hero icons. So first, of course, we need to install the package, right? The package is basically hero icon/React. Then this is done. Great. So I'm going to run open code again. Then now let's try to run another prompt. But instead of change the icon from the hero icon to hero icon, I like to change that from the Lucid React into the hero icons. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to copy that and then try to running. And hopefully this works. All right, this is done. So let's take a look. What we get is added a 4 icon button morphing Lucid bell into the hero icon bell alert icon. It's the attribute passed as a string. So let's take a look at the result. Here we go. As you can see in here, if I click that, that's look normal. It works, guys. Pretty nice. Let's take a look here. This is basically the button. It's create this button in here. And inside that, we have the morph icon component. Then it's basically rendered based on the bell alert value. If the bell alert true using bell alert, if false using bell. So let's take a look at the bell alert first. So this is basically variable, right? And have this string value. And yeah, this is really nice. So that's it, guys, for this video. Hope this is helpful and see you on another video.